Yeah, it's another game. I think the difference is that they're one of the best teams in the league. They've got a great record. They're playing really well. So for us, it's a great challenge to see where we're at and start off the new year on the right track. So an awesome challenge to start this new year, and I think we're all pumped just to get it underway.
You guys have had a lot of
said last possession, him with the ball in his hands, Kawhi guarding him. You happen to be on the bench looking at that might become just a fairy tale ending, and whatever happens.
Yeah, I think so. I think probably if you're even on the court, standing in the corner, you're probably watching it the same way. But yeah, that'll be pretty cool. I mean, two very talented players, obviously all-stars, but more than that, to be able to go up against each other. And they've been doing it for, 8, 9 years, 10 years. So, no matter who they're playing for, that matchup has always been one to watch. So it will be no different tonight.
You guys have had a bunch of former teammates come in here and play a game, but does this one feel a little different? Or do you imagine it will feel a little different?
I don't think so. I mean, it's getting to the point now, and obviously being here for some time, that it seems like every other team we have a former teammate coming in or a former coach. So it's cool, and this one's going to be cool too, to have Kawhi and obviously Danny back, and two guys that have meant a lot to us and the city, and obviously felt like they've both grown up here, in that sense. So to be able to welcome back is going to be good, and obviously catch up with them as teammates is special.
Obviously fans are fans, they can be emotional. How do you expect, or maybe how do you hope they will react to Kawhi?
Oh, I hope they react just as well and the same that they do with any other ex-teammate that comes back. He's been a great teammate. He's been a great friend to me, and he deserves that. So, hoping that that'll be a warm welcome back to San Antonio, a place where he has won a championship and grew up here, and people have treated him well. The community and the fans and the people here in San Antonio. So, I think that goes with saying too the kind of people that the community of San Antonio are, and I guess the class and how family orientated this city is. So that's what I hope, that's what I expect, and hope it goes that way.
Have you talked to him or communicated with him at all throughout the season?
Yeah, here and there. And then, like I said, I've been a great friend and a great teammate. We've shared lockers, spent a lot of time outside of the basketball court, and that's where you get to know your teammates. So that's special, and like I said, looking forward to catching up again.
When a star player wants to leave, and clearly he wanted to leave, does that put any kind of strain on that locker room relationship you're talking about? How do you think he's received by the guys in the room?
Yeah, to be honest, it feels like a lifetime ago that all that stuff happened. And when you talk about NBA life and what has happened since then, and we've moved a long way forward since then, so in some ways, in most ways, it feels like a distant memory. But to where we are now, and to see what we've built from that and grown into, the new players that we've had in the locker room, and what we've been able to create has been pretty special. So in that sense, this has been a special journey for us this season, and one that we're all excited about.
Following up on that, did you guys have to kind of separate that friendship and the business aspect of it to not take it personal? Because the way it ended didn't seem like something a friend would do.
Yeah, right. I think those situations is personal, and whatever happened. But for me as a teammate, you just want the best for your teammate in that sense, and so whenever you catch up again or see him, whether it's on the court or off the court, you leave where you take off. But I spent many good times sharing with both of those teammates, and Kawhi and especially Danny as well. We can't forget about him. So many great memories. Both on and off the court that, for me, they last a lifetime.
Patty, you obviously lost Kawhi, but can you talk about you gained DeMar?
Yeah.
The role that he's been. I mean, just think that, I'm sure you probably think about that. Hey, if that had happened, I would have never played with him.
Yeah, right.
So what's he been like, just his impact and the way he's kind of been able to make the transition?
He's been great. He's been a real professional about, you know, coming to a new team, and you got to think he was only on one team, so all he knew was one way, you know. So for him to come into a new system, a new city, a new organisation, and be the professional that he is has been really eye-opening to me, and I'm sure a lot of the other teammates. He came into a situation, and you know, what I can remember the first days in the gym, he was such a willing passer and passing the ball all around the gym, and you know, that's a great way to start and get involved and getting trust with your new teammates. So I've enjoyed having him. I enjoy playing with him on court. I think it's a thrill, but off the court too. Gentle, you know, humble guy that's a fierce competitor. So he's done great so far in this system, and we're still growing.
Yeah.
You mentioned his passing. He's sort of known as this mid-range jump, the king of the mid-range.
Yeah.
Did that element of his game surprise you, or like what was your reaction to it when you saw how willing of a passer?
Oh, he didn't need to come.
Yeah.
I didn't need to be on the same team as him to
Yeah.
see how well he shoots the mid-range.
Yeah.
But the passing was for me how impressive he was, and it obviously opens up a whole nother. You know, another opportunity for him as an offensive threat. The more he gets others involved, and I think that's been the biggest thing is watching him get his teammates involved and making them better. It's great for our team. It's great for him. It's great for other guys. And you see the reactions from other guys on the court and on the bench, and all of a sudden you're creating this chemistry with each and everyone on the team, and it's great to see, great to be involved in.
Kawhi, I don't know if you've been following Kawhi. I think he just had the career high the other night, and he's averaging 30 over his last 15 games or something like that. Coming in here, peak form, I guess. No surprise to you, I suppose.
No, not at all. You know, he's always been a beast. We've watched him be here as a rookie and grow into the Kawhi Leonard that we now see him as. So, you know, just like any other game and any other superstar on any other team, we got to obviously bring our A game and be switched on to the game plan and what we need to do for ourselves to be able to compete with a team like this. So, you know, this is going to be a great challenge, as I said, for the whole group to see where we're at and you know, grab it with both hands.
Did you happen to see the game where he got the career high? Were you watching?
No, I didn't.
Is there a game plan for Kawhi? I mean, just watching him in Toronto, like, he just seems so big and so physical,
Yeah.
able to get where he needs to
Well,
go.
I guess this is our first game plan for Kawhi. So we'll see. I'll let you know after the game.
You don't have to guard him, do you?
I'm sure I'll probably end up on him at some stage, yeah.
You just want to follow him right away.
Nah, you know me, bro. I got to give it a crack. Any Jakob questions, guys? You guys forgot about Jakob. You know, the big. How does he look?
Yeah, how's he look?
He looks great. I think he's over the last couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks, he's really fit into our system more because he's understanding what we expect from him and his role, and he's turning into you know, quite the player and fitting the system quite well. But I think his competitive fire too, especially on the glass, defensive rebounds, offensive rebounds, getting us second chance points. As shooters, we love that. You know, getting a second chance at a three-pointer. Great hands and a good passer as well. You know, he's able to pick up the ball in the roll off a pick and roll, and you know, even above his head, his hands are well. But then in being able to find guys as he's rolling to the basket, which, you know, obviously for me the king of that was Timmy, and being able to get the ball in his area and not worry about, you know, him having to fumble it. So he's definitely growing and developing, and another great guy that's getting along with everyone on the team. So very proud to have him on board, and excited to watch him grow into quite the player as well.